Hi, it's Karon Thackston with marketingwords.com. Have you noticed as you've clicked around the web to different blogs that most of the time, by far, the most popular style of blog post is opinion / editorial? And that's okay. I get it. People want to hear what you have to say on your blog. Your personality, your opinion, your outlook is just one of the reasons that they keep coming back to your blog. So I understand that. I get it. But I've heard a lot from readers and from bloggers who both have said, after a while, the same old thing kind of gets a little boring. So what can we do to jazz it up? Well, there are so many different styles of blog posts out there that it's really easy to switch it up a little bit. So I'm going to give you 5 blog post styles that you can use starting now to perk up what you've been doing on your blog and be a little more interesting to you, be a little more interesting to your readers too. So number 1 is the checklist. And this is very simple to do. If you have a process, if you have favorite tools, if you have organizational ideas, anything that can be itemized can go into a checklist. And it doesn't have to be long. Yes, I get it. Longer blog posts, more detailed blog posts, those are very important for Google rankings and for holding readers' attention and all of that. But checklists are so popular right now because everybody doesn't always have time to dig through a great big long blog post and figure out what they need to do. So having that checklist on the blog post will probably get shared a lot, which will help your rankings and help bring more traffic to your site. So do checklists. Those are easy to do. Number 2, processes. Solve one problem. Offer one solution. Take it step by step, very quick. Step 1, this. Step 2, that. And go on down the line until they finish. I want you to know, I happen to have it right here. I had an issue with my iPad weeks ago, and I was online looking for how to do this one thing, or actually how to undo this one thing. I didn't want to read great big giant long blog posts. I just wanted somebody to tell me how to fix the problem. And the blog post that I found did just that. Here's the problem you're having. These are the steps we're going to have to take. It's going to take me about 5 minutes. There are 12 steps. Step 1, step 2. Loved it. Loved it. Gave me exactly what I needed right when I need it. So processes, those are great. Number 3, interviews. Yes, it's all about you and your personality on your blog, but not really. It's also more about the people that come to your blog. Think about Oprah Winfrey. Oprah didn't promote her own products on her show. She always had other people, but they counted on Oprah to bring the people to the show that the audience wanted to hear from. So do that. You can do it in a blog post. You don't have to do a video. You don't have to do an audio. You can do that too. But in a written blog post, you can do an interview style. And they're super easy to set up because you don't have to get people live right there to record an audio interview or a video interview. You send them an email, they send it back to you a week later, you write it up in a blog post, and you're done. So super duper easy. And these should be people that don't compete with you, but that have products or services or businesses that are complementary to you. You could do success stories. You could do problem solutions. If you've had emails from people or in a Facebook group or a LinkedIn group and everybody seems to be struggling with this one thing, find somebody who's a professional with that and interview them. All kinds of different ways you can do it. So number 4 is audios. And it doesn't have to be an audio interview. It could be you reading a blog post. It could be you giving information or giving tips or something to that effect. A lot of times when people are on the go, they want to plug their phone into the car and listen when they're driving. They can do that if you give audios on your blog. Instead of a written post, it would be an audio post. And number 5, tell stories. People like to know you. They like to get to know you. They want to know what you've been through, how you got where you are, what struggles did you have, what surprising successes did you have. Not only your stories, but stories about other people. If you do the interviews, you could turn that into a story. All types of stories are engaging for so many different ways. So that's a biggie. If you can find a way to incorporate a story even partially into a blog post, you are sure to win over the hearts of your readers because they are so engaging and we just relate with stories as human beings. So there you go. 5 new ways that you can jazz up the style of your blog with different types of posts. I hope you find them useful. Scroll down a little bit, leave me a comment, and let me know which ones you've decided to try. I'd love to see examples of what you've given, and I'm also leaving you some links below so that you can see some additional examples of what I've talked about today. This is Karon Thackston with marketingwords.com. Catch you next time.